Hello everyone and welcome back gaming with Priesty Newcastle Jets in the EFL, and we open up today's episode away from home against Oxford United, and we give a cheap foul away early doors, and I try to move Duncan across and we put him too far across. Well, I put him too far across the other side, and the strike, to be fair, really clean from the free kick. Jackie Boy's got no chance, and we go 1-0 down in the 13th minute. Really disappointing. Sorry, guys, bit of a croaky throat there. Was disappointing to go down 1-0 early, but you see here, Clinton, left wing back, really improved this year, becoming more of an attacking force, both the left wing back and right wing back in our game. Hopefully looking to get back in this. We see Lawrence get played in, and you just see it wasn't our day. Well, especially not in the first half anyway. Created a couple of really good chances there that on another day we would take. So I think the games in both the league and the cup runs that we're having are really starting to catch up with us. Stevens in goals, having a really good game for them. Knocked the ball in once again there. McGowan, I think that was, got up high. Fortunately, Stevens in goal again makes another good save. But, I mean, it's just one of those games of FIFA, where you knock the ball around, we create all the chances. I think I've seen them create one chance for one goal. But we just can't stick the ball in the back of the net, and that is, the priority in soccer, obviously, in football. As we see Lawrence there get in behind and use some good strength to hold the defender off, and finally, we get the equaliser. But late here in the game, once again, the ball would fall to Oxford United. 2 chances in the game, 2 goals, 2-1 with not much time left on the clock, and aren't they happy about it? We move in extra time here. Ball falls, and I think Richardson's going to get to that, but there's some really good defending there to get across, cover it, and we go down to Oxford United 2-1. And I started to notice a trend in the league. Like I said, I think it's got to do a little bit with the cup run. We've got to mix the team up a little bit. You see here, we move into the next game of the episode, an FA Cup 4th round tie at McDonald Jones Stadium against Port Vale. Yeah, a few changes in ins and outs in the team each game, and we're not quite clicking in the league the way that I'd like. You see Port Vale go ahead early here in the snow. I hate playing in the snow. I don't mind the Port Vale away jerseys just quietly. The white with the gold there. Very nice. I see here early, once again, Port Vale all over us as we struggled to come to terms with conditions. Lucky Jack in goal, ever reliable. I mean, look at that for terrible defending, though. Oh, we're lucky to get away with that. But 17 minutes into the game, we would go on the attack, and Ed Gibbons, this guy's got a bit about him, The ghost with no number, that's just a glitch in the game. And hopefully EA will be able to sort that out shortly. But I've got to tell you, there was like a massive momentum swing here in this game. As you see Port Vale there have another really good opportunity. But after that, it was all the Jets here. You see we steam forward again. Ewan McAnally again, beautiful finish there, used his body well to shield the defender, and then nice volley on the left peg. And we'd turn around this game quite quickly, actually. We're 1-0 down and we're really on the back foot, but I think once we got to grips with what was going on in the conditions, and all of a sudden we just started to roll, and you could see here 36 minutes into the game, we roll across to the ghost with no number again, and he gets his second for the game. And then right before half time, we'd go on the attack again. Like I said, the first 20 minutes we weren't really into it. We got the equaliser just before the 20-minute mark, and then after that, they had one more chance. And then you see here, Edward Gibbons, the ghost with no number. I've got to tell you, I've got a big smile on my face right now, because those who are keeping track would know that that is our first hat trick for one of our players, and coming in nicely in the FA Cup. And you know, I was so happy about that. I must admit, I just knocked the ball around for the first 25 minutes um, in that second half. Check out that celebration there. You're down 4-2, carrying on like a goose. Just tried to maintain possession. They would score a goal, and I love this after that ridiculous celebration to go down the other end. And O'Doherty, how good is that? Oh my God, diving header. Talk about things you love to see. 5-2 the squad. All the boys are running after him after that. That was absolutely sensational. Now, to give Port Vale credit, they never went away, and they would be feeling quite disappointed after opening 20 minutes where, they looked the better team and looked like they should probably go on and get the win. To get absolutely annihilated, 5 goals put past them. They'd be really unhappy about that. As you see, Eddie Gibbons get the match ball. The man with no number. We tried to change it. We changed it from 15 to 12, hoping that one would appear, but it never did. But we'll be looking to try and get him into our first 11 a lot more, But it's just hard. You've got to rotate him around. We've got Burmel. It's his last season. We've left him on the bench all season. Just really hasn't been good for our kids' growth. But, just out of respect for him and what he did for the club last season, I decided that's the way that I wanted to play it as we move forward to the third and final game of today's episode. The semi-final of the Carabao Cup, the second leg against Liverpool at Anfield, and you can see the squad they've picked here. Allison backing goals this time. Really strong squad. No Virgil, I don't think. And you see here what we've gone through, the regular second 11 that we choose for our for this Carabao Cup run that we've been on. I think that's what's made it all the more impressive. And you see here, we did actually create the first chance of the game here. We knocked the ball around well and have a ping from just outside the box. Unfortunately, Allison is well positioned, and to be honest, that was kind of the end of the Jets' night. Right then and there, you see Jota on the edge of the box there, holding the ball up well, plays into Regi, skips past Warland, and boom, that's it, making the score on the night 1-0, 3-1 on aggregate, and from there, things just got bad. Went from bad to worse. You see Jota across to Origi. And I've got to tell you what, the dual shock was shaking after that ball struck the post. I'm not sure what was going on there, what Allison was trying to do. But the ball fell back to Ed Gibbons there, and the finish wasn't great. And quite savable for a goalie as good as Allison, and he would make the save, and the ball would go down the other end, and we get a little bit unlucky there. We win the first header, but Noah James comes out to claim it as well, and he's in the air, and they win the second ball. And Jordan Henderson, the Liverpool skipper, isn't he happy about it? And we were just out of this game, out of the tie, right before half time there. You see Oxlade-Chamberlain, he actually nutmegs the player there, but luckily Noah James was on board and stopped. I mean, look at that for quality. Look at that ball, and Jota with a finish. Absolutely nothing we could do. Just 6 minutes into the second half, Liverpool 3-0 up, aggregate score now 5-1, and this tie is all over, and the pain would not stop there. Isaac, he's obviously come into the club over a transfer window, and he makes the score 4-0 on the night, 6-1 on aggregate. And we see Salah get in behind, but Noah James comes up with a good save, reminding us that he is a young keeper with a bit of potential. Boomer late in the game, I thought, oh, it would be so cool for the King of Cameroon to get a goal, but it wasn't to be. And guys, I got to admit, I wasn't too upset. That was absolutely amazing Carabao Cup run, although we did get smashed by the might of Liverpool right there at the end. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you guys next time.